A little breezy today across the valley. The wind's gusting up at times right around 40 miles per hour. And you see the wind gust now still about 30 to 35 miles per hour in some areas. A pretty good breeze blowing out there. Coming in from the north and northwest, which you would think, hey, it's kind of a cooler wind direction, but it's not that cool out there. The only reason it was really much cooler today is we had some clouds around for a while, but I think the temperatures tomorrow could heat up more as we should see more sunshine. It's still 96 in McAllen, 93 in Harlingen, where it's actually bounced back up. If you tuned in last hour, I think it was 89 in Harlingen, so it's coming right back up again. But temperatures will likely be right around 100 in most areas at about this time tomorrow. So tomorrow's highs range from near 90 along the coast, but you see how quickly it could be near 100 for highs. You know, not just in the upper valley, but most of the mid and lower valley could be right around 99, 100, maybe 101, as it will be breezy with more of a kind of a north-northwest wind, even though it's a drier wind, and you would think a cooler wind, just the dryness coming down and the air coming down in elevation from higher terrain off to the northwest does heat it up some. So it will be, again, not the coolest of days, but the humidity's down. Dew points are running mostly in the 60s right now. We don't have the very muggy air in place, so you know, even if it is hot outside, it doesn't feel quite as hot as an average summer day here in the valley because the humidity is down and should be down tomorrow. And I think with the low enough humidity tonight, it may actually dip down a few degrees cooler by morning. So we should start the day mostly in about the mid 70s at 8 a.m., but quickly start to climb through the 90s by lunchtime and in the upper 90s and lower 100s in the afternoon. And the winds from the northwest will likely be just about as breezy as today. We're still missing pretty much any rain threat from Harvey. The storm sitting just off the coast south of kind of southwest of Galveston down the coast a little ways, but the heavy rain kind of coming right back in across areas around Houston now. The very heavy rain on the west side of Houston, and as you get towards Sugar Land and Rosenberg and areas in the western suburbs of Houston, again, you see flood warnings everywhere. And you look even a little farther down, there's some heavy rain down toward the coast as well, even just moving east a bit from Bay City. But the storm center is sitting kind of right about in here on the edge of the coast on the bottom of the map. And we'll show you the track on Harvey in a second, but the storm barely going to move again for about the next day and a half. It should kind of just hang near or off the coast south of Galveston and near Galveston, but you see the rain near and northeast of the center. All the dry air behind it is coming in where we are, so we see pretty much no rain, just occasionally a few passing clouds. Tropical storm Harvey, the winds have increased a little bit today, up to 45 miles per hour. It's back over water, coming back into the water a little bit, so may have a chance to strengthen more. Should stay below hurricane stage, but of course you never know. But check out how the storm still forecast to have winds around 40 to 45 miles per hour by Wednesday. And again, Houston's about right there, so you see how the storm kind of just moves slowly along the coast through early Wednesday. Beyond Wednesday, though, I think the storm will finally get kicked to the north, so the heavy rain should come to an end around Houston. If they don't get lucky before then, I think maybe by Wednesday afternoon or Wednesday night, the heavier rain should start to move away. And then by Thursday, maybe just a couple of light showers left there. But by the weekend, Harvey could make some rain up into parts of the Midwest as it moves away from Texas. Now, rainfall amounts, in addition to what has already fallen, which many areas around Houston and nearby areas have seen about 20, 25, near 30 inches of rain. You add on what could be locally, some areas again up to another 15, 20, 25 inches of rain on top of that. Again, that's only the next few days before it moves out. But notice how by the end of the period next week, we do get a little bit of rain chances returning to the valley. It's something we'll talk about more at 6 o'clock. But change in the weather pattern may bring back at least some showers or a couple storms later next week. So the first 1570 forecast, pretty much hot and breezy for Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe Thursday. I think the breeziest day tomorrow with highs near 100 most everywhere and lows in the 70s. By the weekend, as again, the weather pattern shifts a bit. We could see a few more clouds and maybe about a 10 to 20% chance for rain by Sunday and a little bit higher chance of a shower or storm by Monday. We'll keep tracking Harvey throughout the evening in your first 4 and 5 forecast coming up.